do no mu ni asem enti o mo hwe no mo to aba ne ma no take kan nyina bom the embassy development fee no so
yeah ma me chia what here for na me chia solo so ye share 2 weeks 2 weeks
that agreement where the embassy
2 weeks I got you
yeah when it's all good every other things has to be taken care of yeah I think the MPP issue we aba my yes you can be I can but you see Ghana issue no buy to man for fan tra but what na say now we a very incisive critical analysis you begin to ask yourself a lot of questions asama wo kan ye na me begina so there my analysis
okay
so MPP by power for 8 good years the political party MPP is an entity recognizable enumu na aban no pie ba
sure
but ever since the MPP exited power, the entity that gave birth to government, the MPP as an entity has become broke. But individuals within, Abayna Ekreti, have become so super rich to the extent that now they are the very people who are financing the party. So we will be aware now to now common sense analysis. I trust the whole essence of politics for the pesika. Political party in a vehicle. When they capture power, they don't even recognize. MPP, I don't know whether even headquarters grow mobile. Good. So the entity, the structure, which is the MPP, that is the identity of the group, it is broken to the extent, and they need to force aspirants to cough out 4 million and sana. Contest. It doesn't make sense. And they are just advertising the sort of incompetence and the greed that we've been talking about. For instance, individuals who are me, because say a Juma Bay now what the parliament now we Juma now wouldn't be dakrana. You can't even produce that sum of money. But we live in a country, America, other people, when people make donations, they're able to tell you the source of the money, how they got it, so there are no questions. For instance, Elon Musk was doling out $1 million to fans, to supporters. People knew where the money was coming from. And you cannot say, or any legitimate business will be able to financing. Some individuals say, aside yes, there are some they have the money they can produce in as for but contested on the flag bearer of MPP to this particular sikawa then it shows that we are rather monetizing the entire political party. So Kwabena Agyapong, he's among the people, I can say he's one of the finest. For instance, or you're very straightforward. Or Chenadria, which means that this is a deep thinker, somebody with conviction, those kind of stuff. And Sanipa way, or what that particular opportunity and committee maybe do with the Mara branded party, no catch and say because or Nisi Cantino, who in a free party no ma. Yeah, and as a man in contest here, own contest here. Does it make sense? You understand? So in some air question party, whenever you're talking, people think you are criticizing, but the fact of the matter is that the MPP has lost its identity, and what makes them relevant, and that is why you see some of the things going on because it doesn't make sense. Say an aspirant should cover 4 million. And they have the money. You understand? That is why the party itself is broke. Well, people were busy chasing money. The political entity was left way, and the individual should finance a political party. An individual, an entity just was in power for 8 good years, has become broke. So individuals were rather using the political party to make money for themselves. And we are going and now what in China and I support the party now what in China. We should know that or so now so what here or so no. Among for their making sika. Konifia ko ha de and I want to meet make us a luxurious car 18 gunifia ya besa.
Yeah.
Oko Kumasi a amrantia ne maiwa na omodi or so no. Obi ha bicycle kron to bi da. But regional chairman at a luxurious car. Do not say no bet 8 or about 15 eguni dem eguni fie back other cars away and come wasem. And you see that is why I've been advising young people say time has come or not this unbridled partisan allegiances now over the years. Politicians capitalize that and they see people as fools. They do omoyeno. Sasanya mana katia. Obia ni bada ha mo bia suanyansa Because if we continue to bury ourselves in this blind partisan politics, where partisan allegiances become so tacit to the extent that we don't ask questions, there will be a support. People will take you for granted. People will use you as an instrument to make money for themselves, because these people are almost shouty. Say, when they came into this country, people saw them.
Yeah.
Some were taxi drivers. Suddenly almost billionaires. Some were a kitchen and will be America soldier for or buy suddenly they are billionaires. Where did they get the money from? And they will tell you some about me, this is the money they took from the system. The system finance whatever, because the system is structured in such a way that you can steal money and get away with it.
Yeah.
Answer on politics, you know. How many of them? What I say? And you buy your money as an incentive, say, and no, or just be here and send out to be or my nima. At the end of the day, no. At least it is to the highest bidder. And Nkrofoya anymore as delegates, in my culture, they are the most corrupt group of people in a political setup. They are always for the money. Yeah. So I know that they always sell their allegiance to the highest bidder. So the quality you look, you will not find it. So any idiot at all who makes money says, "I'm the president," and the presidency, any idiot at all can just pop up say, "Me was come about me brother, me sisi adan what about them? Yeah, they are dying is the president. Yeah, they are doing any nim dear, any deal my nim. About terrain, your friend saying vision, need dreams are war. I keep telling people, say one Kwame Cross coming to this country, he came only with his bag. The plan take it to Krobini Chamano, and some with me back Kroma say, no, but when the people saw the rich ideas in the vision as a for political party or the they jettisoned the party and went for Nkrumah as an individual because they saw something in him. You understand? So I think that this whole thing, actually, we are losing our democracy bit by bit, and we are selling it to the highest bidder. I'm telling you, and I've been telling people, say a time will come, Obeko Jubilee House, not monkey, as president. Because whoever comes with money, I know they don't know, we don't look around. The system is so corrupt, especially the media. If you give them money, they will come and sit down and be hyping you. As to whether you have ideas, you have way, they don't care, you understand? But our minor cannot be on this particular trajectory, you understand? So it's the reason why the NPP, as a serious political party, should identify this, recognize this, and know, sir, you cannot sell your presidential candidate bid for money. You can't do that. So I know that they allow people. The only reason Adenimo hesitate, yes, Adenimo hesitate is because of this. You understand? The reason why Papa we also call national chairman, my friend is saying, Wacheja hesitate is because of some of these things. But these are great minds, individuals with absolute conviction of their own. They don't dance to influences. They don't pander to be. Your friends are influencers, and for these are men on their oon. But because of why you're waiting to know, so I know the day. So I know the day. What is the message you are sending out to people within the party with ideas, with vision? They should go find any mean possible because yes, I want more, but I wouldn't mean the president. So when you see a dime, we usually go, I wouldn't mean the president, wouldn't mean you say, and you go on social media, this nonsense has eaten so deep into the head of some Ghanaians, especially some in the diaspora. On social media, but strong passia, some and away, and our one brand and the Sikana. Who said we are talking about money here? Because if it is about money, these individuals, you think they are the richest people in Ghana? There are people who are far richer than them. You understand? Leadership is a different ball game altogether. You understand? So I think this culture of monetization that the NPP is advertising, then this should also draw inspiration from some of these things, because I know very soon the turn will come and it's going to be the same thing. You understand? I think we must be advised. Now we admonish, we are looking for quality. And now to a presidency succession, you don't even know who is capable person to lead the country. You don't even see. It doesn't even inspire. Because over the years, we have never prioritized leadership in this country. Elsewhere, I'm for looking at a certain succession plan, build individuals. In the future, these people are the possible leaders in our country. Those things are your priority. It is about who is able to steal much money when we are in power and use the same thing to bribe delegates. I was shocked when NPP called the Congress. I say, Brian Champo the finance, Obisi Baumia the finance, so Bisa said, young go back to 2016. na Baumia the sikasem to say bra champon na omam keka wo sikasem. So why after 8 years now they are the one financing party sika no konya no hefa what I say so we nyina ya ka kire wi ase say ya ba ban mu be wi ade yeye. That is the message we are sending because we are no aduane America soldier for shake kitchen there sika ban ya no nya na America chi aminu kra head no kra ono gi sika say yes, but suddenly the gentleman became fabulously rich to the extent that the biggest hotel in West Africa was see. In Ghana, a hotel or so turning as a forum, but seen there where those monies were coming from, be according to me. What are some American? I think we must begin to get serious. The NPP as a political party or no, I can't just say they are on a coalition course. Ukanyans are some muntie. And they are not even amenable to wisdom sense, anything. That is why they are going on this. That is why the last time I catch said, so we see Muso Quainswa, when Nasa ha 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 ha. So Obias stop what winjina until so cashier nothing will stop you. And that is the kind of coalition course they are on because why would anybody in his widest way who had the caliber of people of pop up? Nipa ba ko heard anima sabi bibi woni mu kakra na ya verse Kwabena Agyapong. To be very yes, sometimes so I did. No make sense. This is a gentleman who has been doing diligent politics. Me tie na ade ba ko mani anje na one and a double standing during the elections or koba umi e china no I say onye way. But aside that, or you obi a wunya no hwasa menka. And Okasa, you see clarity of thought, ideas, and you see he's a strong man. The NPP is serious. Nanka even they conclude on that particular gentleman. So only your friend say the NPP. I'm telling you, he's going to turn their fortunes around. But that wisdom will never because greed in among for they don't care. You understand? That is what I'm telling you. Your politics not say, and it's the reason why we must begin to engage young people and teach them different politics. Let me add this. I'm trying to set up your friend saying a foundation that will be going from university to university, engage young people on issues of nationalism, patriotism, and how you better me standing own up to our own conviction. If you are learning politics issue bar, you don't need to go and watch the TV, listen to the Obibaka and Sana your ideas. As a human being, naturally, you need to have your instinct, stand up to your conviction, and speak your mind. That is how we build a country, you understand? That is why America and other places are. Because they disagree on certain things. By the hand, they will not even allow you. Because everybody wants a sycophant, a bootlegger, people who be singing hallelujah choruses. And you know, you say when you drink a canaba challenge, but you need an alternative views, alternative ideas, or critical thinkers a bit me challenging the status quo. Sabaya one kasa ebia me say ade we medisi ha na ye. But one more thing change you who say ha na medisi ye. So when you have that diverse view now, then you begin to straighten up. By her leadership is about when I support me now more dama. We are president. How can you say me nam for na me do move mind? Because every single brain in the country is at your disposal. Just use the best of human resources available within the country to execute agenda by friends, cronies, million when a support to me, when a post to me, when a year say, so by the time I and the app no now ya surround your sycophant and bootleggers omono sabi we naked cry now you catch us over kente because all their essence is tied to your tenure. The very moment you are not there, they become irrelevant. So they will do everything to ensure that you stay. That is the kind of politics we are doing in this country. So for me, I think that NPP there, we can answer some of this time or more economic payment. I think it's on back because it doesn't make sense. Common sense will tell you to tell people they should pay 4 million Ghana cedis. Not say what's a microphone could to pass on mobile chrono because I do chim. Obi or no education minister 4 million Ghana. But when you're kwakutia, yes. Kwabena Agyapong for the past bay we near oni aban mu ono na bia na private job no ye ono bra na wabra wanya ni sika 4 million so on time famra political party will give birth to aban aban na manfo abama be sika be billionaires ba umi 2016 no billionaire. How many people no to be financing okroma say ewie na your friend say omonam ena na omo me say Ghana ha nipa nwino nipa me say Ghana ha mpanimfo dodo na nimnyan sat to the extent this is a party omo power na anu ada no no omo na kaya yefo ho na omo bere yes sika
ko China ko sika
the credit card scratch credit card 8 years after, one person can say, I'm financing a political party. Now we are going to know in Tanzania. You two say, with the power move, so maybe I must have baby you. We see, come here, that is why people are capitalizing on some of these things. And the young said, no, two anywhere political stage in this one. Sabi, nipo munimnyansa, don't na just wafa. Because we don't prioritize wisdom, intelligence. Wisdom is about why connection.
Yeah.
Obi kotu galamse no nyani sika. When MPP look at regional chairman and say for now one kasa they are fighting among themselves. Kasa piefru obi enumba na sabi utim. Oh, and na na metesa abrante ya say obi aye bie ni ti so de.
Aye. So no about me I say mo fam to abenti.
Now why should we even get such people, such vulgar people even close to University Radio so kasama? Because when they sit, what they advertise is ignorant, that is so sincere and that is so innocent. He doesn't even understand politics. No one saying can kwasi asemsa because when you're free air and okay can go. The same thing and na Kennedy Japan so crop for catch there. But we say ne yere omuntu aba mu bia ne yere eye fulani ni na sambo bedwane. This is the level. So sabako for we are over Fred Kennedy and now over Fred way I'm not support of mine. I'm not support of mine. That is why I'm telling you, MPP and lucky leadership. General Secretary about radio so how kasakra or kasa me menti bi krada na say ne katere ma buru na num sa no kan oba kasa 30 minutes won tehe national chairman ya say wa yira minim so won hu na said so party do hefa council of elders kwatena wa say be nsem hunu ni na say for no. Now look at the people they are passing to go and contest.
Yeah.
Which serious council of elders will sit down looking at the track record of some of these individuals on the ballot. Na kacha say MPP party na Kufo na say for nimba no sa nkrofo enkodi party anim
GH Mensamo and
yes sa nkrofo enkodi party anim na sabi wonyare a so you see the party na nkasa yare and I think say would swa the kokolebu maybe ebeboa almost sa painkillers more party na nkasa beba fi because party na dwen ni fie and muram
so
me chia innocent chia wa nkasa chia wa hefo